I remember when I was young, there was one phone in the entrance of our house on a little table and a chair to sit down to make a call. Now, anyone without a phone in his pocket is considered to be a little pretentious or a little weird. And nobody writes anymore, lol. We just text, spelling mistakes and all. And as fast as life has become, so have its nisyonos, its challenges. A couple of decades ago, if someone wanted to do something improper, he'd have to travel to the seedy side of town, risk being seen by a friend or a teacher, going into a shop and confessing his tithers to the person behind the counter. Nowadays, people don't need to prepare to do something wrong. As soon as the Yetzer strikes, bingo! The Avera is right there at your fingertips, quite literally. How does one fight such a battle? You fight it by using the enemy's weapons. The media brainwashes us with the culture of consumption, of instant gratification. Olam hazeh. We need to dry clean our brains with images of deferred gratification, of Olam habo. The Chofetz Chaim writes in Nidchei Yisrael, Perek Chaf Gimel, that when someone overcomes the Yetzer Hara for arayos, for immorality, his head becomes encircled with a light from heaven, a halo. We can't see it, but in the time of Chazal, that aura was visible. The Chofetz Chaim goes on to say that someone who overcomes his Yetzer, especially today, merits that not only he, but all his descendants until the end of time will be blessed with the virtue of his courageousness and the strength of his character, and their nature will lead them to do what is hatov and hayosher, what is good and just. Think about that. Think about that. Burn that image into your consciousness. Standing behind you are your children, your dear children, your sons who you want to steig in yeshiva, your daughters who you want to be tzanua, marry well and build wonderful Jewish homes. That's what the Chofetz Chaim promises. One moment can save your children. But that's not all. Standing behind your children are their children, and behind them, as far as your eye can see, reaching exponentially into the future, the number of all of your descendants, hundreds and thousands of them, are watching you, holding their breath, waiting to see what you will do. Will you succumb, or will you elevate those thousands and thousands of lives and your name for all eternity through a single moment's self-control?